Hello everyone, this is Dr. Gurpreet Singh, Associate Professor in the Robotics and the Artificial Intelligence Department of the Maharashtra University. In my previous videos, we have discussed a lot about the entrepreneurship. Now, for an entrepreneur or a startup, they are also looking for their growth. After running for around 2 to 3 years in their existing business, they are looking for some funds so that they can enhance their potential, they can increase the avenues of their business. For that, they need to approach to the angel investors or the venture capitalists or the incubators. Now, for that, they need to prepare a document, very important document in our entrepreneurship lifeline, which is a business plan. So business plan, it comprises the entire executive summary of the working principles and the product or the services which is being offered by the entrepreneur. It comprises of all the operation plans, the financial projections, the team members of the team, the working culture, and other important documents which is being presented in front of the investors so that they can make a judgment whether to give a funding to a startup or not. So what is a business plan? A business plan is an important document aimed at companies' external and internal audiences. For instance, a business plan is used to attract the investment before a company has established a proven track record. It can also help to secure lending from the financial institutions. Thus, a business plan is a comprehensive document that outlines a company's goals, strategies, and operational and the financial details. Furthermore, a business plan can serve to keep a company's executive team on the same page about strategic actions items and on target for meeting the established goals. The essential component of a business plan. The business plan starts with the executive summary, which is an concise overview of the business, its mission, vision, and a brief summary of the entire plan. It includes the key highlights such as the business's unique selling points, market opportunity, and the financial projections. We need to keep this section concise, typically not exceeding more than 2 pages. Next is the company description. Describe the company, including its history, legal structure, location, and the ownership. Explain the mission, vision, and values that drive the business. Also, we need to provide the information about the product or the services, their features, and how they meet the customer needs. Next is the market analysis. Conduct thorough market research to understand your industry, target market, and the competition. Identify the market trends, growth potential, and any gaps or opportunities in the market. It should also include the data and the statistics to support the analysis. Next is the product or services. Details what you offer, including the specifications, details, any other unique features. It should also explain about the product or services, solve the specific customer problems or the meet needs. It should also highlight any intellectual property, patents, or the proprietary technologies. Next is the marketing and the sales strategies. Describe the marketing and the sales approach, including the target audience, pricing strategies, and the distribution channel. It should also include a sales forecast based on these strategies. Next is the management and the team. Introduce your management team, providing resumes and background information. Define the roles and responsibility of the key team members and highlight any gaps in the team and how you plan to fill them. Next is the operation plan. Explain the day-to-day operations, including the suppliers, the manufacturing processes, and the facilities. Describe the technology and systems used in the business operations, which also includes the information about the inventory management, the quality control, and the logistics. Next is the financial projections. We need to create detailed financial projection for at least 3 to 5 years, including the income statements, cash flow statements, and the balance sheets. Provide the assumptions behind the projections, including the sales growth, expense estimates, and the financing needs. Conduct the sensitivity analysis to show how changes in key variables impact your financials. Next is the funding request. So if you are seeking funding, specify the amount required and how you plan to use it. Explain the terms and conditions you are seeking from the potential investors or the lenders. Next is the appendix, which includes the additional documents such as resumes, market research, legal agreements, or the product images. Ensures that any data or statistics are properly cited in it. After all the essential components, we need to review and edit the business plan, seek the feedback from our mentors, advisors, or the trusted colleagues, and make revisions as necessary to improve the plan's quality. Afterwards, we need to finalize and present and prepare a polished presentation of the business plan for the potential investors, lenders, or the stakeholders. Be ready to articulate your plan and answer the questions during the presentations. Writing a business plan. The researchers should gather the data on the industry, market competition, and the target audience. We need to create an outline with the sections and subsection for each component of the plan and need to write the executive summary at the last. Start by writing the company's description and move systematically through each section referring your research. Prepare a detailed financial projections including the income statements, the cash flows, and the balance sheets. Review and edit your plan for clarity, consistency, and errors. Get feedback from the mentors, advisors, or the potential investors to define your plan. Incorporate the feedback and finalize your business plan. And when the business plan is ready, we should focus on the key highlights and be prepared to answer the questions. So, a business plan is not static, it should be reviewed and updated regularly to reflect the changing circumstances. The common mistakes to avoid when writing a business plan is to first is the lack of research. Failing to conduct thorough market research is a major mistake. You need to understand your industry, target market, competitors, competitions, and the market trends to make informed decisions. Base your plan on data and facts and not assumptions. Next is the unrealistic financial projections need to be avoided, which can damage your credibility. Avoid inflating the sales figures or overestimating, underestimating the expenses. Instead, provide conservative and well supported estimates. Ignoring or downplaying your competition can be a significant oversight. Acknowledge your competitors and explain how your business will differentiate itself and capture the market share. Each business plan should address potential risks and challenges. Failing to do so can make your plan seem overly optimistic and unrealistic. Discuss how you plan to mitigate this risk. Your management team is a crucial part of your business. Don't neglect to provide detailed information about their qualification, experience, and roles. Highlight any gaps in your team and how you plan to fill them. Your business plan should be clear and concise. Avoid jargons, technical languages, or overly complex explanations, and make sure that anyone reading your plan can easily understand it. A solid marketing plan is essential. Don't just describe your product or services, explain how you will market and sell them. Include your pricing strategies, the distribution channel, and the customer acquisition tactics. In conclusion, we can say that if the planning is perfect, we can expect good execution. So try to include the maximum components of a business plan discussed in the video in your final business plan documents. The better the document with better market research reports and good financial projection, we can expect good funding from the financiers. This is Dr. Gurpreet signing off from now. Thank you very much.